This is the best looking piece of peppermint candy I've ever seen. This 1970 Chevelle SS396 is extra special. I think everybody knows there's probably more super sports out there than there were built originally. They're cloning them out like crazy. This one is absolutely documented, absolutely original car. Any GM built in Canada at that time, you can get the documentation direct from GM. This is a certification that this car was born cranberry red with the ivory interior, white top, 396 Super Sport, 4-speed. Its numbers match motor, numbers match transmission, body off the frame, rotisserie restoration, again with indisputable documentation from GM. That's a big deal, folks. Go to volocars.com. You'll find 200 classic cars that are all a big deal. They're all for sale. They each have a price tag and a monthly payment, including this one right here, along with descriptions, pictures, videos, finance information. That's at volocars.com. There's also a QR code on your screen you can scan at any time. It'll bring you directly to this car. There's also a link in your description. But for right now, join me. Let's go for a spin. Yeah, factory red, super sport, 4-speed, and documented. That's, again, a really special deal. Has the Cowl induction hood. That's right on the documentation. This is all straight, all fits very nicely. I don't see any issues with the metal, all looking good. All the way down the side of the car, straight as a laser beam. Nice, clean, beautiful fender. All the way down to the bottom, the rockers, the door, the gaps. Excellent. All looking really nice and sharp and clean. Opens easily. Jams painted beautifully, glossy. I didn't do it quite hard enough. Here we go. Quarter panel looks pristine. I don't see a dimple, a pimple, or anything. All looking real nice. Here's a little imperfection. It's a tiny one. No one else would have even pointed that out. All clean, smooth, lines up nice, absolutely straight. Looking down this side, it's just as straight as the other side. Right behind the tire even is glass. The molding fits the body like it's supposed to. This line at the rocker is nice and clean. The door fits very nicely, opens easily. Shuts nice. All this is looking real good. All the way down to the bottom of the fender, all nice and clean. The hood sits up a little high. Maybe that can be adjusted down a touch. So the body is excellent. Repainted its original color, cranberry red. It is polished to a smooth glass finish. I would not say there's any flaw of any significance that I had seen. The white stripes are painted on with the proper dimensions. Now the Cowl induction hood comes with hood pins in 1970. And the emblems are sparkling in the moldings. Everything looks real sharp. The windshield was replaced. All these moldings are very nice. The window seals, door handles were replaced. It even has metal door edge guards on the paperwork, and that's what's on the car now. Came with a white vinyl top. It's in very nice shape. The rear glass was replaced. It's crystal clear. The back bumper, the emblem, the SS pad, all that's looking really good. The lenses all looking real nice. All the trim is real nice. The tires, you might have noticed they're wide oval reproduction tires, but they're actually radial reproduction tires. And they are new. They're just a couple months old. Says the nubs on the tread. There's hardly any miles. The SS wheels are in very nice shape. So it's a nice finishing touch to the exterior, along with correct T3 headlamps up front. Let's open it up. I got more cool stuff to show you. All right, see how nice the trunk looks. Well, underside of the trunk lid painted nicely, very nicely. So is the jamb. Very nice, clean, tidy job. Weather strip is replaced. Inside presents very nicely, very clean metal with the spatter finish. Now this tire's never been on the ground, but it's a radial red line tire on a Super Sport wheel, and it does have the jack assembly. It's a nice, clean trunk compartment. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, click the bell icon so you're notified as new videos are posted. As I said earlier, the jambs are nice and clean. The bottom of the door is clean. Weather strips are replaced. Now they call it an ivory interior. It's kind of a pearl white looking color. And it was born that way. It's reproduction door panels, armrests, even the window cranks and handles look new. So the dash pad, instrument panel, all this looks replaced. It does have the factory tachometer and gauges, including a clock that's actually ticking. It's a retro stereo, fits right in the factory location, and there are 6x9 speakers in the back. Looks like the heater control panel was probably replaced. This is all nice and clean. Got an owner's manual in the glove box. The light works. Kick panel's real nice. Carpets are real nice, and they fit very well. SS mats, factory seat belts. It's an original console, so the chrome is showing a little age. Original console in good shape. Got the Hurst 4-speed shifter sticking out of it, though. That's the best part. The seats are rebuilt. See nice, plump, firm cushions, which means the upholstery fits real nice. Headrest and all the trim, the seat back, all that. Whoop, horn works. All that's looking really good. The light at the back of the console works. We got floor mats in the back. And then wall to wall, it's just like the front. The door panels, the armrests, the seats, all been redone. Has the correct mesh shelf in back. Headliner's real nice. Dome light works. Got the shoulder belts. Visors match. They're real nice. Real nice original mirror. Little bit of cloudiness. SS steering wheel's looking real good too. So yeah, nice factory white interior with a 4-speed and gauges. These are premium colors on this car, and it was born that way, guaranteed. So this is the original VIN number matching 396 motor, 350 horsepower. Runs real strong. It looks factory correct. Has a GM aluminum intake, the correct fuel line to the dual feed Heli carburetor, correct exhaust manifolds, valve covers, and on top is the complete Cowl Induction air cleaner assembly with the electric flapper door and the vacuum flapper door all hooked up. And the engine bay is very nice looking as the dust shields are stapled in, has spring clamp cables with a Delco battery topper. This is all looking good. Has dual horns, the ribbed hoses and GM hoses and all that good stuff. Got power steering, and a lot of this looks fresh. The lines, the rag joint, power brakes, wiper motor, all looks replaced. The cowl tag is there, hood insulation's there, squirters are hooked up. So very nice looking, complete engine compartment. Even date-coded spark plug wires in this one. Michael's going to take you for a ride. We'll see you in a few minutes.
Nothing like the sound of that 396. Let me tell you. Real nice and easy to start off. Got a clean idle to it. Not giving me any trouble at all. And we got Max Grams with us here today. He is on a little hiatus from school, and he is refining his skills here at the museum. Nice smooth downshifts there. Nice easy power steering. Just a great numbers matching setup. Really cool colors too. And yeah, what a looker. She'll turn some heads. Sorry about our little delay here. Just got a little traffic, but we are about to see what she's got. All right, up to 60 miles an hour, just like that. It's got a very nice ride quality to it. More than adequate power. I was babying her because, you know, well, it's the original drivetrain, so. But yeah, performs well, and feels, you know, very true to its original, and not in a bad way at all. I'm enjoying this one. What do you think, Max?
Yeah, it feels nice and smooth and calm.
There you go. How about another downshift here in the third? One more in the second. Just functioning really, really well. Doing it all. Come down, take it for a test drive, and check out all the details at volocars.com.
So the body was off the frame during restoration, flipped on a rotisserie, so the whole underbody is all clean metal, the braces, the rockers, all looks nice, painted with a nice semi-gloss finish. The frame and chassis components were powder coated, then all the steering and suspension was rebuilt. It even has the correct spiral shocks for authenticity. It's the F41 suspension, which is front and rear sway bars, boxed rear control arms. It does have a mildly custom dual exhaust, has Flowmaster mufflers on it. The fuel system was replaced. The factory type brake system was redone. It has disc in front, drum in back, e-brake is hooked up. You look up at the motor, it's clean Chevy orange, has a factory type starter. Now it's a Muncie M20 4-speed transmission, VIN number matched to this car. Drive shaft leads back to a 12-bolt rear end with 336 gears, which is what it came with originally as well. So again, very special car. You have very desirable colors. You have a real SS with Cowl Induction, 396 4-speed, documented, rotisserie restored. There's not another one out there like this one anywhere. Go to volocars.com. Salesman can help answer your questions, including how to get your Peppermint Chevelle delivered home. Thanks for watching.